Hi everyone. All right, in this video I'm going to talk about how we save a file you create. There are three things to remember when you go to save your own file. And that is where you want to save the file, what you want to name it, and what file type you want to save it as. I'm going to open a Word document and I'm just going to create my own file. So I'm going to say hello world. And now there are a couple different ways you can save the file. You can either do file and then save. It'll ask you where you want to save it, or for an easy way, you just hit the little diskette icon in the top left. It comes to the same thing. So a lot of different ways to do the same thing we've seen before. So first off, where I want to save it. So this shows me a couple of the recent folders that I've used on this computer. Maybe that's where I want to save it. Or I can hit the browse button and it will pull up this menu. And then using our file path at the top, we can see where we are here. But let's say I want to save this onto, maybe I just want to save it right on the desktop. So I can hit the desktop button here on the left side. And then second part is what to name your file. So call this new document. And just a note, whenever you're naming files, sometimes if you want to put like weird characters in there, or if you want to do like a date and you say slash, try to save that, it says it's not valid. There are only certain characters that you can use. So if you want to put a date on a document, you want to do either periods to denote between the month and the date, or the dash button is also something you can use. So anyway, I'm going to say new document, and then I want to save it as a Word document, but I can also choose if I wanted to save it as something else. So in this case, I could choose like a PDF or any of these different file types. We're just going to leave it alone for right now and save it as a Word document. Then I'm going to hit save, and I can exit out of it. And now we can see, oh, there's my document right there on the desktop. I can bring it up and then continue working on it. And I'll talk a little bit more in my next video about the difference between saving and saving as.